There's Scoot Henderson. He drives and scores. Ronnie Kamara makes a three-pointer.
House money tonight. You just go out and let it fly.
Hardy on the money. He lets it fly and answers. The drive by Josh Green. Oh, and a nice adjustment, gliding so smoothly to the basket. And Dallas leads for the first time tonight.
Can really help this team.
Jared Grant gave it up to Watt. Reith connects on a three-pointer.
That perimeter.
Kyrie. Wow!
He's an incredible offensive player.
The first of the electrifying shot attempts that he'll be taking and hopefully making tonight was just on target.
But thinking about what they're doing, that's nice.
Yeah, it's a score by Derrick Jones Jr. Hardy, he drives and throws it away. It's stolen by Jeremy Grant. Scoot Henderson with a pull-up three, that's good. Matching what he did against the Mavs on Wednesday. Now Kyrie pulls up over to Monty Kamara and connects on the mid-range change.
Kyrie off to another good start. Excellent attack by Grant.
Credited to Green, and here is an attack and finish by Irving.
Yeah.
And this by Scoot. Quick three, Kyrie, yes sir! You love to see it! Kamara on the drive inside, but Kyrie finished, and here he is again. Sheesh, Kyrie Irving!
Can't guard it.
12 in the first quarter, timeout Portland.
Quarters, 5 for 6. Beg your pardon.
Kyrie's been an all-star 8 times in his career, 3 times an all-NBA selection. Hardaway got it, rhythm with the drive.
That's what it looks like.
Back shoulder fade to Jeremy Grant, who pushed off to catch it and finishes.
Effort to get Grant going.
Oh, wow,
Drive.
running after the basket and leaping. How about that? Josh Green, what a finish. Team in his NBA career, 161 as of tonight. And there's another finish as Josh Green accelerates the tempo. Fast break points were vitally important on Wednesday night to making that game a blowout by halftime. And the three, Seth Curry to answer. Right back at you. Corner pocket, 3-ball. Kept him out of the paint. Sharp pull up, late clock, good.
Oh, he has a smooth-looking jump shot. I can watch him shoot all night.
Points in the game on Wednesday. Down goes Hardaway. Down goes the shot. He's clutching his right ankle right now. Oh, this doesn't look good. And a steal. Derrick Jones Jr. And the breakaway dunk has lifted Dallas into a double-digit lead for the first time in the game. Which Ibubaji set drives around him. Giant killer.
Yeah, he was quick around the defense that time. In fact.
Pull up Hardaway. Shooter's touch.
Soft touch.
Portland in the paint, that is an area, although Reese has scored in the paint, but that's an area where Portland struggles. Attempts in the painted area. And they're shooting it really well from long distance too, and a big reason why is Kyrie Irving. Simons at 26 points per game this season. Now to Kamara with a banked-in three. Floor, it's Malcolm Brogdon who comes away with the ball. And Brogdon finds Simons. He's 38% on threes, and that's the guy Portland wants shooting threes, and he just drilled one. He's not a lot, but they do shoot their free throws well, over 79%. They're 11th in the league. Sharp had the 3 blocked, but it fell for Reith, who scores on the hook shot. Smart, although they're turning it over here.
The effort. 2 guys after the loose ball.
Seth Curry went way out of bounds and is just now joining the play, but Dallas.
He is. Loved his time here, though.
Josh Green in the paint. I love the game Josh Green is having tonight. A scoring game of the year, as high as 14. He had 12 the other night. Catch and shoot. Jaden Hardy, string music.
Yeah.
H.A. Lawson challenged the shot, but Jeremy Grant scores.
With that, took his eye off it.
Reith, catch in the paint. It's Reith fumbled the rebound.
Got numbers.
Powell couldn't catch that last pass from Green. Seth Curry with numbers, scores. Floated up to Green. Hardy. He had oomph if he needed it then, but he was a very unselfish teammate.
I just like the unselfishness of the team.
8 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and now 1 oomph tonight. He had oomph when he passed it.
Shot on the perimeter.
Well, pocket pass to Dwight Reed, down the lane and to the basket. A dozen for him. Been out of the rotation. I've seen what the team needs. If the team needs somebody who can cut off the ball like I can, and that's a way he was involving himself on offense. Mavs in front by 10. Hardy from Kyrie. Nice pass, nicer finish.
I was waiting for him too for a second.
Oh, and it leads to Jeremy Grant connecting on a three. Up ahead to Green. Green runs the floor. He got to look away and hits it. What an answer and what an exclamation point on on Josh Green's. The half, by the way, was at 2, and this is obviously a 2 and a 20. Worked through some contact, 4 to secure. Sean Holmes, Markieff Morris. Here's a stare down three, good for Jones. And here is a one-man fast break. Irving, it's pulled home by Sir Isaac Newton. Blazers by 16 points. Green finds Jones. Jones. And Jones has made 2 threes in tonight's game. Nice to see it. Hardy, loving, like 55. Sharp all went in. 4 starters went out. Simon stayed out there. Brogdon's waiting to go in for him, and he can keep on waiting.
Three-point shooter. 20
points in the game for Kyrie, and knocking down a 3 is Chris Murray. Kyrie and bottled up, but then found Hardaway. You know, they didn't want to leave Kyrie that time, so they just left everybody else. And it's Green jumping into the passing lane. Steal! And here he goes, and down it goes. This is Powell's tip in. It was right there, but it doesn't fall home. It was his 9th rebound of the game. He had 14 in a recent game against the Minnesota Timberwolves. By Powell. And it's A.J. Lawson with a master class and how you follow in a missed shot. Hardaway. Oh, Drano. Nice catch by Seth Curry. Oh, good hands. It's the LBJ. France played professionally in New Zealand last year and was a second-round draft pick. Oh, Kyrie Irving.
Hardaway intercepts.
Intangibles that can help a team off the bench.
Oh, Kyrie Irving. It's Friday. Yeah, we are having Friday fun, courtesy of the Mavs. Might as well be here on AJ you're talking about.
Where's Nico? Somewhere up there. You can find a bunch of nice guys and be looking for work, like I tell you.
Oh, white foul inside. 36-11. Malcolm Brogdon with the run.
Bad situations, he said, and putting the Mavs in that bonus early on. He said, we've got to do it despite the fact that Dallas is making an effort to attack us.
And the problem is Timmy knocks down another, and Brogdon.
I mean, Sharp is just 20 years old, but he's got a very smooth shooting. He was thinking highlight reel dunk and then had to adjust and missed. A.J. Lawson doesn't have to adjust and doesn't miss.
That's what I mean.
He pulled me aside and confided in me. He said that he happened to see some of the telecasts the other night, and he said, I really liked, I did work with Leslie in Oklahoma City.
Every single night.
Yes, I love the Clyde, Texas Whataburger story, and then you guys wouldn't stop with Leslie.
You just had to find a way to bring that back
up.
He has my 94 championship.
Just reading that part.
It's all good.
Well, it was an unforgettable series. There's no question about that. Jaden Hardy in the paint. Maverick offensive possessions. Jaden Hardy, he drove baseline and left it for Dwight Powell, who didn't finish, and he drove and kicked it to Jones, who missed a 3. So game tonight.
He's one of those guys, man, a perfect, nice finish.
Yeah, with a foul, too, for A.J. 2 seasons spent playing 24 games with the Portland Trailblazers, and Williams is there to bother those 2 attempts. Now a 3rd attempt, and finally Dwight Reed scores. Matchup again. And Omax off the bounce. Scoop to the hoop. Greg Brown keeping the ball alive on the floor. Try to dig it away from Reed. He does. Omax still comes away with the basket after all of that.
Hang around and get one in after all.
Left free for 3. Scoot Henderson makes 1.
Actually, and you take for granted. You think automatically, nice drive that time.
Yeah, Brandon Williams finishing foul.
That was a tough finish, too. Had to go up high with it.
Just another year staying out. Nice block by Greg Brown. Another year out of the game. Just continue to rehab and get better. A.J. Lawson for three.
I'm sorry. Tonight, and have a guy like Kai to step up and get the job done.
Scoot Henderson with the basket now at 12 points. Brandon Williams finds Omax. Three-pointer late shot clock. Had time to look down at his feet. Scoot takes a tumble, but Shaedon Sharpe picks up the ball and is still able to finish. Omax, long pass. Greg Brown chased it down.
Athletic that was.
Block shot, Greg Brown. He averages 3 a game with the Legends. He has 2 here in the fourth quarter. On that last basket, and Leslie has a little bit more on Omax.
Well, these guys love, when they're young like this, going and playing in the G League.
2 consecutive games. 13 straight 2-game series against teams that they have not swept. Home and road, like Charlotte late last year, and I don't even want to think about that 2 games at Charlotte last year. The Mavs are going to end that 13 series, quote-unquote, streak. 2 games, the Pelicans are the remainder of this homestand.
It'll give you a better gauge of where you are as a team.
500 team, and follows jam by Greg Brown.
I mean, everybody's getting in.
Up against each other.
Yep.
They're, you could almost say they're cuddling in the Western Conference standings. They're so close to one another.
As a team.
Yep.
Yeah, everything is predicated on health a lot of times with that team, with Zion.
Yep. He went to high school. He's a McDonald's All-American in Austin at Vandergrift High School, but he did grow up in Dallas. He's making a big play. A three-pointer for Omax. Followed up inside. Long bounce pass to Kamara. Driving baseline and jamming. So I'm not talking about just recently, but throughout the 44 years that the Mavs have been in the NBA, Portland has been a thorn in their side plenty of times.
Had some great battles.
A couple of weeks ago against the San Antonio Spurs, and he's in that ballpark tonight. AJ scored 14 points. Scoot Henderson connects on a 3.